Both of y'all.
What you mad for,
The
bro?
camera off. No, turn the
Yeah.
camera off, man. I'm turning the camera off. Y'all disrespecting me like Vegeta.
Bro. I'm sorry, bro. Turn it back on, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I ain't mean
man.
that. We ain't mean it
Ah,
like
Do it for
that.
the
man.
fans, bro. Do it for the fans.
We ain't mean it like
No,
that.
what fans? They don't know me.
They will soon.
Hey, look,
Word.
man.
Word.
I ain't, I
Wait,
ain't
look at me.
putting
My hair is out. It just look crazy.
Damn, I'm putting the hat on.
Go ahead, bro. Put the Yankee with no brim
Okay,
on.
Dash XP.
Word, that's your XP, bro. Go put the Yankee with no brim on, bro.
You know what? I got something better.
If you put on a Naruto headband, I have to fight.
Yo, let him rock, bro.
Choji has hairline.
Bro.
You.
Just started, guys.
Alrighty then. Yes, sir.
Started, guys. Oh
Ha.
man.
Morning.
No. Bro, no sir. No sir. Oh no sir. No sir. Uh
Copyright. It's really Spice Adams copyrights the chat.
the public don't want to see that. Let me stop.
Nah, they want to see the muscle, man. Buff Tucker out here.
Get the
Yeah, chilling for
here. Well, mom look real skinny there. It's not that skinny in real life. Trust me.
Yeah, the camera got a little bit of a distortion to it,
Exactly. Like this is a
Technically, the
computer.
camera adds pounds. Wait a minute, what?
Nah, you see, that's real cameras. Computer cameras, you lose 15 pounds.
What?
Yo. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh bro. All right, so we started with Kobe last week. We'll start with the boy Kyle, bro. Give me one good thing that happened this week and one bad thing.
See, I gotta think because all my days are blurred together. Like, I went to work, but at the same time, I went to work.
Bruh. That's
Like, it's good because I get out the house,
right.
but I'm only going straight to work and back. So that's the bad thing about coming to work. Plus, I'm not gonna put out where I work because if
Nah,
my
you don't have to
manager
put.
sees this is going to be a problem. But like the customers I be dealing with be buying the most redundant stuff I've ever seen. It makes no sense for what the stuff they're buying. It's not essential. They come in there looking for something that's not essential. Like it's just something that they suddenly want to do at home. Like oh, I've been looking at this garden that's been dead for like 2 or 3 years. Let me see if I can buy like a whole pallet of stuff just to revive it. Now that I ain't got nothing. And before like when I was working there the first couple of times, the first couple of weeks into the crisis, my job used to have lines like going through the parking lot. It was crazy because like all those people would be there for something that's not really that important. I understand that you want to do something during the virus, but at the same time, it's like millions and millions of people in the store almost damn near not like actual ballpark percentages, but to go in there looking for something that they don't have no business really needing. But yeah, that's it. That's really what I
I feel
did.
you. I feel you. So that's both your good and bad. That's
Yes.
both your good and bad. Okay. All right, Cole. What about you? You looking kind of grainy, bro. What's going on?
Do I? Oh, it's fine. Let me clean back. Let me move up. Did that
You
help
looking,
anything?
you looking like a hacker from the dark web right
For
now.
real.
My man said you have 24 hours to give me my money, or else I'm hacking your whole bank account.
Wait, is it that bad?
Yeah.
All right, let me leave and come back.
Go ahead. Golly.
Yeah,
This man told it over here.
Oh, that's not even my face. Where my face on?
damn, it still didn't work. Just leave it like that. Damn.
Yeah, just leave it like that, bro.
Wow, it's weird because mine don't look crazy. Mine looks pretty icy. Not gonna lie
You
to
know
you.
what? Let me do something real quick, and let me see if that changes it. But go ahead. You can start saying this stuff.
So my high point was I looked online. Actually, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just do a little story time. So
Go ahead.
basically, I was supposed to go like earlier this year. I was supposed to go to Florida, but clearly the coronavirus canceled that. So I got all my money back, but I got it in terms of like flight credits, which is cool. I was looking for like flights. So right side, the flight I want to go to Atlanta this by the end of this summer. That flight's gonna be like $50-something round trip. So basically free because I have flight credits.
That's cheap. That's good.
But I plan on like if everything goes well, which it's still up in the air. There's a good chance it may not. But if everything goes well, next year, like next school year, I'll be going to Japan from January to April for a study abroad.
Don't worry, got to.
Already got some little. Oh, no, wait, I forgot cursing.
Nah, you go. Go ahead.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
That's
man,
one.
what you doing out here?
It don't matter. He can blur that out.
No, YouTube is for kids, man.
Chill.
It's for little kids over here.
But yeah, flight, getting all that. The thing is, my flight credits are gonna like disappear kind of soon, so I have to book everything. But the flight engine I'm using doesn't let me book crazy far in ahead. So
Man, they said, nah, we don't want you doing that.
it's gonna be interesting because like if I can't use the flight, like what's the point of using this flight credit?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'd have to think about where I want to go now, or pick a more expensive place to go, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's been my bright side and downside lately.
Not when I can't see you. Well, now I can see you. There you go. We thought you lost. We lost you, sir.
Golly. Okay. All right.
Is Kobe still looking blurry?
Nah, well, yeah, he is, but that's cool. I mean, he looked clean, a bit cleaner now, so. But that is what it is.
Me.
He frozen?
No, you're not. You're good now. You're good.
Okay.
I'm about to say like I'm moving now. It's because I was looking at something.
All right, yeah. So, I heard most of what y'all said. I just don't know like why it cut off like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yo, why? Wait, this don't make sense. How is it more expensive to go to New Orleans than Miami? That don't make sense.
Because New Orleans be getting busy. You ain't heard?
But it's Miami.
The traffic in New Orleans, though. The traffic in New Orleans, they be getting in, bro.
Man.
Especially for Marty. What?
Please.
Going to New Orleans for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go for Mardi Gras. I was going to use the rest of my flight credits to go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. But if I'm in Japan, then it's not possible. So I was going to go after I graduate, because if I could book after my graduation, it's still cool, you know, like it's an after graduation gift.
Mm-hmm.
But That bitch like $300.
Yo.
And I don't make, why is Atlanta 50? But New Orleans,
Cause
like,
New Orleans be getting
Maybe
busy, bro.
disrespecting Atlanta.
New
man,
Orleans be getting busy.
Yeah, that too. Them bees ain't no game.
man, it's not that icy. They can't be that cold.
Nah, bro,
You
you be
never know
playing,
until you
bro.
go.
Exactly.
That's facts. I need to go there. I need to
Just
go there.
just be careful what you come back with, though.
Ha
man.
ha ha. I'm not gonna bring any mosquitoes.
I don't think that's the only thing you need to worry about, but but
Yeah, but you know we gonna let it slide.
we're gonna let it slide, bro. We're gonna let it slide. All right, so for me, I'm gonna start with the bad because I kind of got like two goods that lead out of it. But basically, you know how like we all have like a web service for school or whatever, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I hopped
Yep.
on mine, and I'm passing all my classes except for one. And I get I like literally this is the first F I ever had in my life. I see the F,
Damn.
and I look at it, and like basically, I just didn't understand why it was there. Cause it's like it's not like I didn't do any of the work in the class. I did most of the work, and the only thing I didn't do, it was because I wasn't able to reach him. And when I did contact him, he didn't get back to me. So that was kind of like just the low point. But the good that led out of it though was that the way I handled it. I was kind of just like I didn't even get mad or nothing. I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. Just take the class again and be done with it.
I mean, if you did everything and you only failed one, was it a test?
It wasn't even a test. It wasn't even like that. It was. I can't even remember what I didn't hand in for him, but
Bro,
whatever it
just
was.
report it to the dean. You can make an
Yeah,
appeal.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, you better.
I mean,
better
of
try
course,
to.
like I'm gonna, because before I was saying I wasn't gonna do nothing. I was just gonna be like, screw it. But of course, I'm thinking of different ways to appeal for it or whatever, whatnot.
Yeah, call the dean.
There's also the pass fail option too. So.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, but you can do that.
So there's also
But
that.
I would say still try to see if you can get it.
Yeah,
at the least.
Yeah, because there's a certain person that kind of talked to me into doing something about it. Because before I was just gonna be like, screw it, just let it rock. So I am gonna do that. But if even if that just falls out, I'm still gonna, the pass fail option is still there for me. So
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
feel like I handled it better, and I feel like that was really what it was. I feel like if that was me a couple of years ago, I would have been so like
balls to walls and shit.
yeah. The other good thing though is that like starting this week, like I think Monday was the first day. I've been getting up at like 6 a.m., going for runs, hitting the workouts. So I feel good. I kind of feel good. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Feel kind
You
of
love to
good.
see it. I was working out yesterday too. I was lifting. The grind never stops for real.
Bro, tell me about it.
Kobe, the reason I didn't get on instantly was because I was working out before I got on.
Bro, honestly, you always working out. When you're not working out.
Yeah.
Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at this man. But those are kind of like my good and bad situations. So I'm really happy about that. Like I feel like I'm being more productive because like when the quarantine first started, bro, I realized I was gaining weight and it was mainly because I walk to school from home and I'd walk every day and then I'd do martial arts training and then I'd work out a second time. But then it's like as soon as quarantine started, I didn't do any of those things. And it's like, bro, crazy how like life changes when you take so many of those things that you usually do out. But now that I've been waking up early again, it feels good.
No, it's definitely facts, man. I'm out here. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I was about to ask. After graduation, I never caught where you went after after we graduated.
Oh, school wise,
Yeah.
I go to King.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, you go to Kane?
yeah.
You know it's right by me, right?
What happened?
You know it's like right. Actually, I guess it's technically not right by my house, but it's right by my house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's near there.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. It is close.
And if you're right next to him, then it's a hip hop and a skip for me anyway.
Yeah, because you're in
How could it skip?
you're in that township area, right? Aren't you?
Yeah, man.
He's old English. A hop, skip away.
Yeah, he just trying to spread his vocabulary, bro. It's nothing, bro. Nothing special, bro. He's just trying to increase.
Word. I gotta try to take a class at UCC again just to save some money too.
Where? Because wait, didn't you get accepted to what's it called? It starts with
I
an
got
R.
accepted to Rutgers.
Yeah, Rutgers, right?
Yeah, I did I've done 2 semesters there. The first semester, I don't want to talk about it. It was terrible because I had like 2-3 terrible teachers, bro. Like one teacher, like I remember she was teaching a lesson, and like she brought up like a statistic that said black people like stop and frisk.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He said that, and me and my group was like, "Where are the facts for that? What?
Whoa.
That's one. 2, the way she handled the class, like the way she came off as like, oh, I'm not gonna be grading hard. She came off like that. But when she would give us some assignment, she didn't explain it well, and most people were getting 30s, 40s, 20s.
Yo.
I was like, yo.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I wasn't getting the 30s. No, best believe me, I ain't get the 30s. I got the 70s and the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
Shit hit finessing, bro.
Word, bro. That reminded me of that meme where they were handing out the test, and he was like, somebody got the lowest score in the freaking class. It was like 15, and he was like, who the heck got the 15%? And it was him. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be your own handwriting. That's why you should never say something about somebody. But
yeah.
What else? Yeah, man, it was crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. But this semester, I bounced back. I got all B's and A's.
Okay.
You know, I cheated the shit out of that test, but like I'm good.
You like to hear it though. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Oh,
all right,
man.
boys.
All right, let's talk about some games, bro. Let's talk about some games. What y'all excited for? Nah, not even. First off, let's talk about this Last of Us league, bro.
Fam, don't even talk. I know all about. I don't want to talk about it. I hate it.
Like, don't say anything. Like, you don't have to say anything about it. But
I'm not gonna say anything. It's terrible. Like, if you read it, it's terrible.
I didn't read anything because I tried to refrain from it. But you know what? Because I'm doing a playthrough on the channel, right? And at one point, one of my, I don't know, it was the one before. So it was like I dropped one last week, and somebody commented, and there was like,
Whoa, wait, what? Hold up.
That's actually real.
That's part of the thing? Okay. And then, like, at first, I was like, I'm not going to take this for nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, whatever. But then I was like, you know what? Let me not look up the actual leak. Let me just look up the phrase they commented. And as soon as I looked it up, every single article had that line in it. And I was like, wow.
You should have banned him.
Like, why are you commenting that on the bottom of my video, bro?
You should have banned him.
Disrespect.
Yeah, man.
That's oh man.
And the other thing about it is like the conflicting stories of how the leaks happened.
Exactly.
Some people say it was a hacker. Some people say it was a disgruntled employee
who
leaked it. So,
yeah.
So obviously Sony's not gonna say, oh, you know, Naughty Dog ain't treating their employees right, and they not giving them their money, so they beat the thing. They gonna say, "Yo, a hacker got into it," but like we really don't know which to believe, really, if you think about it. But nevertheless, they need to delete, like that little kid. They need to delete all that shit. Delete all that shit because that's no.
It's a big no-no, man.
Nah, and like you just read one portion of it. Like there's a whole other portion that I'm not even gonna say. That's crazy.
There's another thing though, like because the thing is, I've been staying like I'm on social media, but it's mostly like maybe to promote my videos or to like support other people or something like that. I usually am not on too long because I know that if I scroll too much, I'll end up seeing something. The other day, I was on, and like I follow some like Last of Us fan pages or whatever, and a person posted a picture, and it was like comparing Ellie to Samus, and one of the things was definitely another leak. And I'm not gonna say it right now what I read, but I was just kind of like, that can't be true. Like if that happens to you in your own game, I don't know. You could tell what I'm alluding to, but if that happens to you in your own game,
I think I do.
That's wild.
Well, does it have to do? I'm not gonna. I'm trying to word it correctly. Does it have to do with the gameplay shift?
No, it has to do with the main character itself.
I know. That's bro. I don't know what they were trying to think about with this game, but they need to change it. They need to change something because that's a terrible story.
You feel like they need to change it?
Very bad. They need to change it, honestly. Okay. And I didn't even play Last of Us like that. I'm still trying to go through it. But like from what the story is, going from that to that in the second game, nah, you need to change that. You need to change that, homeboy. Someone got to be on that quickly, with the quickness, expeditiously. Call me Tip.
Yeah, because, bro, I don't know, man. Like and you know what, PG, like he keeps saying that he's trying to be optimistic about it, because he's like, oh, maybe there's a different outlook that you could say about it. But I remember when Berlin talked about it, he was kind of just like, this ain't it. That's what he was saying, that this ain't it. And I'm like,
it isn't. I agree with him. It ain't it.
But that's just the game just had so much promise. It kind of needs to be good. Everybody loves that game.
If it's not good, it might ruin Naughty Dog for a minute. Like, all right, look, I think we should shift from one bad company happening to another.
You're talking about Bethesda, aren't you?
Huh?
You're talking about Bethesda, aren't you?
Righty, you are. Let's talk about the fact that Fallout 76. That's my biggest thing. I've been looking at videos of it and like all the things. My thing is, when it first got announced, I was gonna pick that up. I was gonna convince one of y'all to pick that shit up with me, so we can play. Cause it's Fallout with characters.
Right.
Only like Bethesda game that I've seen that's multiplayer is Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim when you mod it.
Yeah.
So to get a Fallout online game, that would have been good. Then I heard there's no NPCs. The story's boring. It's glitchy.
Right.
There's an infinite health glitch. I'm like, oh. I mean, Bethesda always has had like issues with their game. Like it's always been like glitches in all their games, like the Wendigo Man when you put on power armor and everything like that.
Right.
But it's never been like an issue of like gameplay and the microtransactions too. Because you're charging like a bunch of money for some hairstyles, some colorways. I'm like, man, you out here being like Nike with the Jordans, like different colorways every year. You're buying, like it was crazy. And they made it worse with the Fallout First. Who's paying $100 a year for infinite storage? The Ranger armor for New Vegas, when you can just go back and play New Vegas on your computer. It's not even that hard. It's not even that taxing on a computer. Just go play New Vegas. It's not that much. And then like amount of caps to buy in the store, to buy stuff in the microtransaction store. Who's paying for that? If you're paying for that, take your money and give it to me because I need some donations.
High key. You heard
Uh,
about that glitch where NPCs, if you died in 76,
They
NPCs would
take your
loot your
weapon.
body. Yeah,
Yeah, and you can't
NPCs.
get that weapon back.
yeah, I heard about that too. But you know what?
Yeah, man.
I feel like that's the thing. Like you were spot on with the glitchy part because that's the thing. Like Bethesda's actually known for making games that are like
Good, but glitchy.
physically glitchy. You know what I mean? Like Skyrim has a whole
Yeah.
bunch of like crazy body physics to it. Fallout too. You know what I mean? So, but like the fact that they went with this and then their solution was, oh, let's drop you something for $100. That was your solution. Like I already paid $60 for a game that is
Broke.
incomplete and
Trash.
broken, and then you want to let's pay $100 on top of it. Nah, bro.
No, I'm not paying. And like that's for just a yearly. It's like if you do the monthly, I think it's like about $9-10 or something like that. I'm not positively sure. Don't quote me on that internet, but I'm not positively sure how much it is like a month. But like $100 is not worth it.
Yeah,
And like you still
it's
got
not.
people, and you still got the people to defend it, and it's just like, oh, but I think it's worth it. And I'm like, hey, that's you, that's good.
Hey,
Spend your
like
money,
if you can find some happiness in it, by all means, do you.
more power to you. Do you?
I'm happy for
I
you.
can't get into it.
I'm happy for you.
I,
You know what I mean?
I'm happy for you. You found somebody, but I
You
can't
found
get into
somebody.
it.
I couldn't
I
do it,
can't
bro.
do it.
I couldn't do it. And you know what? I was excited for the game too, though. But you know what? I also held back on buying it first day because I was kind of just like, you know what? Let me see what happens. Because like they
Then
said no
everything would happen.
NPCs. You know what I mean? Like they say no NPCs. Let me see what happens. Because I was when the game was announcing, I had just downloaded New Vegas back onto my computer to replay it. So I was fresh on some Fallout hype. You know what I mean? But
I feel that.
this wasn't it.
But that was because the thing is, after seeing that, I was really on the train of I'm never gonna buy anything first day. And then I got my hope up for one time.
With the Fallout?
No. I got my hope up for one time to buy a game first day, at least.
Oh no.
Jump Force!
I knew he was
Don't
gonna say
even
Jump
talk
Force.
about Jump Force,
I
man.
knew he was gonna say Jump Force.
Ever
I'm
since then,
tired of it. I'm tired of Bandai putting out trash anime games. Stop killing our anime games. Stop it. Stop. Stop.
Naruto
Stop.
Ninja Storm 3 was gold. That was a GOAT game.
That was top tier.
I just want
was
them
good, but
to take all the characters, rip them out, leave everything else, put bleach skins on these people, change the abilities a little bit, and then re-release. That's all I want them to do.
Yeah.
Take off the skins, put in bleach, re-release.
The Storm. I feel like the Storm formula would work really well for a Bleach game. That would be an exciting Bleach game.
You know what I should do?
You about to rip the skins off and do a game?
Oh no, I'm not. I hate rigging. I can probably make the character model, but oh god, it's not gonna look good. Number one, number two, the rigging takes forever. I've been doing animation rigging. Please kill me. I never want to do that again in my life.
Bruh.
I hate animation rigging with a passion.
Damn, you know what the worst part about me with Jump Force? I brought it a couple minutes before it came out.
Right.
So I got a pre-order bonus. So I got all the Hokage outfits, the frog like vehicle, everything like that. And for a good minute, it was cool for a little second. You know, I had my Jotaro combos popping off, you know, hitting them with the woo wop and the whoop wham. Shout out to Clayton Thomas. But after a while, when you see there's no pause button, there's no story, there's no line, man. What did I buy this for? A placeholder?
And they nerfed that guy back there. They nerfed him for no reason. For no reason they nerfed him. There should be no reason they ever have to nerf that man. But they kept Jotaro the same. How you gonna nerf him and keep Jotaro the same? Jotaro broken. How Jotaro and Dio get the same combos and you nerf Dio over Jotaro? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Man.
Are you serious right now?
And
They got the same combos and you nerf Dio. That's racist.
Wait,
Racist.
what? What?
It's racist.
He tied on some Dio stuff, bro. He tied on some Dio stuff, bro.
It hurts for me and Kobe more because we went to Comic-Con and played the game before it came out, and we liked it. What is this man doing?
What's this man doing, bro?
Hey, man. Yo, take the hat off, man.
He trying to show us that grainy behind Dio, bro. Get that off, son.
Get that off. That look like Smeo if you don't get that off the screen.
Smeo? Fight me.
Chill.
This is how we run in the rest. From now on, this is how I'm coming in every single Soul Gang podcast.
Okay.
Hat on the fro. Not even on my head. It's not on my head. It's on my fro. You see that? Woo.
Where's my
Okay.
Escanor poster? Where's my Escanor shirt? I had that shit. Like,
Might as well. I'm about to get Dio tatted on my chest.
Chill.
You want another man on your chest?
Chill. At least on your arm, bro. He said,
I mean,
Like on your chest?
I have to
You want
challenge
some no exotic wife type shit.
Oh,
I got
bro.
the challenge tatted on my arm.
You could do the other arm then, bro.
Yeah, don't put a whole man on your chest.
No, I need to be over my nipple, the eye in the center of my chest.
Nah, bro.
All right.
No.
Moving
That's
on.
not it.
Moving on.
That's
Did anybody
not
hear
it.
about the Doom Eternals scandal with the Denuvo?
Oh no, I haven't heard about that. What's up with that?
So there's this anti-cheat that Bethesda added to the game that like actually I'm not fully coherent about how it like fully works, but I know that the community talks about how like it can like it leaves you open for like hackers basically. Since if a hacker hacks Denuvo, they have all access to your computer and can mess with your computer. So what did we gamers do? We review bombed it. We nuked the whole bombing system. And what happened? Bethesda removed the Denuvo.
Okay.
You know, what is that? MWN just finished playing Doom Eternal. And Doom Eternal's been out for a minute, I think. So
it's been out for a couple. I still haven't finished it.
March, right? March. I think it was a March release, right? Yeah.
Still a good game. Apparently, MWN liked it. I'm saying MWN like he ain't changed his name 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he gonna 600 you when you get in the chat. Like, yo, what's up, MWN? 600.
He gonna be like Berlin, bro. He gonna be like, see what you did right there? I usually charge a fat stack. Fat stack.
Dude, they gonna invite you on Soul Illuminati, and they gonna flame you because of what I'm talking about.
Bruh.
They were like, get the hell off this stream. You calling me by the wrong name. I don't go by Cassius Clay anymore. My name is Muhammad Ali.
You know what? He gonna low tier guard you. He gonna be like, you calling me the wrong name? Get that ass banned.
Bro. But on another release that's coming soon, Ghost of Tsushima, bro. Or Tsushima. I want that.
I'm playing it all in black and white. I don't care what nobody say to me. I don't want to see no colors. If it's not black and white, I don't want it.
Yeah, bro. That shit is that.
If it don't look like pictures from the 1960 South, I don't want it.
This man gonna change the saturation and hue on his PS4.
Like, I saw the state of play for it and I was hyped because like you can go either way with the samurai. You can go swords blazing, just walk in, and like the mechanic for when you face off, bro, like it goes into an old samurai ass movie. Dude has a sword on his hip, and the guy comes up, tries to fight him. Man says, "Shing," and just kills him and just wapa, put that shit back in his
Yeah,
sleeve
bro,
and
it's
start slicing
nice.
people up.
It's
Bro,
clean.
that's a
I hope
game.
that game is as hard as Dark Souls.
No, I don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
know.
I
really
don't
do.
know if it's gonna be as
wanna
hard
be
as Dark
pushed.
Souls. I don't know if
I
it's gonna
wanna
be as
be
hard as Dark
pushed.
Souls.
Kobe, I can't afford any more TVs.
You just be punching for your TVs, bro.
Damn, fam. I have gone through two TVs back in the day before I was even this buff, like in high school, man.
Oh
And this was
man,
because of 2K. I remember. Bro,
2K.
was a new
2K.
Who get tight at 2K, bro?
Bro, it was when I was in like middle school, going into high school, fam. 2K got me mad tight. I was like, yo, and just like, and then like, you know what happens when you calm down from the anger and like you look at what you regret.
Post nut clarity.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna die. I'll whoop my that face.
Dang,
I'll beat
bro.
the shit out of me.
See, that's the thing. I be getting tight at games, but I don't know. I could never like break something. I could never break something.
Nah, I be
Like I'm replaying Dark Souls 3 right now, and there are times where I just
I can't do it.
bro.
I got stories about that. So okay, I got a Switch, and I got Cuphead on my Switch. Not even recently. I beat Cuphead like last month.
Right.
Finally, I got it last March, and it took me a year, but I beat the game. I was playing it on and off too. It's not just
Yeah.
like but so I'll be having girls over when I'm at school, and I'll be trying to play video games with them. So they're like, "Oh, you're a game major. You play a whole bunch of video games. Teach me how to play some video games."
Yeah, video games, huh? Yeah, you want to press on her? You want to press on her D-pad, huh?
Oh my god.
You want to edit them codes, huh?
Yo, god. Bro, he left. Bro, he left. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh shit.
You just got back from inserting the cartridge?
Inserting the cartridge. I see how it is. I don't know what happened, but I legit turned and I was yelling, and then it froze out, and I'm like, all right, let me leave and come back. But basically, what happened?
Yeah, we'll go with that one, bro.
Bro.
The code name for that is Mario Kart. When I say, "Oh, let's go play some Mario Kart," I'm putting you on the game right now.
And then he said,
Every
"Here we
single
go."
girl loves some Mario Kart. Be like, "Hey, yo, come through and play some Mario Kart with me." They be like, "Okay." I'm real competitive though. I don't let nobody win at nothing. Man, I was playing Smash Bros with this girl. I 3-stocked her again, spiked her off stage. Man, she didn't even play the game.
What's wrong with you, fam?
She didn't even play the game, bro. She's like, I played Brawl a little bit back in the day. I should be pretty good. All right, say less. Take this controller.
Son,
3-stocked under a minute, bro.
You can't
I
talk
hit it
about how
with the
you
Ganondorf
spit in
up
game
tilt.
and you look mad grainy right now, bro. Don't be spitting game looking like this.
But I don't know why this is the same setup. Maybe if I close some tabs.
Close
some tabs. Damn, man. What you into, fam? What's wrong with you?
Ooh. The attack.
Winning games.
Oh my.
Women.
Oh
fights,
my god. Oh.
Nudes.
Golly.
Oh my god.
But essentially, what was I talking about?
He was bringing girls over, bro.
Oh yeah. Cuphead.
How do they smash,
And
bro?
girls. Bro, so we be playing Cuphead. I'll be getting tired at No, if they die in Cuphead, I low-key have to refrain myself from tweaking. So I understand the rage. And it's like, they don't even play video games like that, so I really shouldn't be that mad. But if I'm this close to a stage and you just didn't revive me, I'm real mad because, like, you can't beat the stage. Revive me so I could beat it. And then you could say we did it. But it was really me. but you didn't even save my life, and now we have to restart because you suck. So it's just
Get out my house.
I get tight when people play Cuphead with me. I was like, like when your mom is yelling at you through her lips, like I was low key doing that. It was really I was really passively aggressive, super aggressive. Like it was. I was trying to be passive, but it was not going through. I was definitely like low key barking at her.
Bruh.
Cuphead brings the worst out of me.
Bruh. And this has been Kobe's TED Talk. Yo,
Kobe's TED Talk.
Bro. Honestly,
oh my God.
Might as well just call me Dio the Dawn.
Dio the Don.
All right.
Dio the Dawn.
All right, bro.
Or Dion the Sod.
Honestly, though, what's the hardest game you guys have ever played?
Well, huh? What?
What's the hardest game you guys have ever played?
I
got two answers to that. And both of them are going to be kind of stupid. So one of them, wow, when did this game come out?
I'm trying to think. What?
I think it was this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the game probably wasn't this hard in reality, but it was for me. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal.
Okay.
It came out in 2004.
That came out on PS3?
It came out in 2000. No, it came out on PS2.
Yeah.
Oh.
It probably really wasn't that hard, but I was really young when I played it, and I was playing with my older cousins, and actually my older god brothers. But yeah, that game was super difficult, probably because I was really young. And secondly, probably Cuphead too. Cuphead was real difficult. It wasn't like, oh, this game is so maddeningly difficult. It's like there's no checkpoint, so you just keep on doing it. You could be right there and lose, and that's just it's annoying. But those are my two hard games: Ratchet and Clank and Cuphead.
That is a very good question. I have to think about it because honestly, I'm looking at my games catalog in my face right now, and I'm like, I really don't think I have a hard game because I refrain from hard games because I know how I am, and now I'm a little bit stronger, a little bit, so I can do some damage. So I'm not trying to like put anything else at risk. Mm-hmm. So I refrain from like Souls type games, but let me see. I forgot.
Yeah, I always forgot something real quick, bro. It may be grainy. I'm just gonna put it in the chat.
I think Devil May Cry 5 was like a good hard.
Pause.
Pause on
Thank
that.
you.
I mean,
yo, check out this in the chat.
There's good hard. So,
but Devil May Cry 5 gave me a challenge when I finished it. I think I'm on the last fight actually with Virgil.
Right.
Also, if you care about the spoiler, please just like cover your ears.
Let me put a thumbs up when you start talking over about it.
Yeah, but when you finish the game, you fight so and so, and that's it. And like that's where I stopped. Yeah. But honestly, Doom and the Doom series, like the new Doom series, when I played Doom, it was made me mad because like I would be running around, like be out it, and then like a dude come up behind me and like come out the bushes on me and like shank me. I was like, yo, come on, say it happened a lot because I was on the last level. I kept dying a lot, and it got to a frustrating point, but it was a good frustrating. So all my games that are really really difficult are like difficult but frustrating. Because right now I'm still playing through the Metro series with Metro Redux,
Yeah.
and I'm at a point where there's like 10,000 soldiers at so to speak, and like I keep dying at that point, but that's because I think I'm playing on Nightmare. Keep
Nightmare.
in mind, this is my first Metro game, so yeah, I'm playing on the Nightmare difficulty. It took it took me a minute, but yeah, those are my couple of hard games.
Okay. See, that's the thing though. There's good hard and there's like punishment hard. And I feel like that's why like games like Dark Souls and like Bloodborne
Mhm.
and Sekiro, they walk a fine line of that because like it can still be enjoyable, but it can also be
Yeah, very very bad.
rage inducing. But I feel
Yeah,
like
I've tried to play Bloodborne.
when I was younger, I feel like one of the hardest games, and it wasn't because the game itself was like inherently hard. It was because some of the bosses just hit different. But like PS2 days, when you got the first Kingdom Hearts, bro, son, I got washed by Sephiroth so many
Oh,
times,
that
bro.
was Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yeah, I think
I
he was a boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, but Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
I was
1,
about to say that's like it was like an optional boss in Kingdom Hearts 2, right?
yeah, I
That
got
was my first
I
washed.
time
didn't
playing
even
a Kingdom Hearts game, and I got clean.
I
Like,
haven't even tried.
You didn't even
bro,
try.
Like no, because like I have the whole Kingdom Hearts HD remix collection, like all in one joint.
Yeah.
So I have all the Kingdom Hearts, and I tried doing one. I'm stuck on the first level with the island. I don't know how to get out of there.
Oh, for number one.
Yeah,
Uh, well, you don't really have to fight all the people there, but you do have to go into that little cave in the back. And did you do the part where you have to collect the stuff for Kyrie already? Like where she's asking for like watermelon or something, like
it was
coconut or
so
something,
long ago. I forgot. I
coconut or
forgot
something like
honestly.
that. Kyrie's the
I
little
think I
girl.
did. I think.
Yeah,
I
but
think. I think I did. I don't remember. But after that, I had to walk into the cave or something.
you gotta. I think you gotta walk into the cave after that. It's either that or she's
Okay.
gonna ask you to. Oh no! You have to race Riku. If you didn't do that yet, you have to do that.
You have to what? What?
Race Riku. So you got to go back to that boat place where they have all the boat set up or whatever, and you got to talk to Riku,
Word.
and he's gonna be like, "Oh, race me to somewhere," and you got to race him. So if you haven't done that yet, that's one thing you do have to do. You got to race that man.
you know what we should do?
What?
We should get like a group of people together. Of course, when quarantine is over and everything, get a group of people together, right?
And Fight Club.
Why you give that look, bro?
Hey, the first rule of Fight Club is
Yeah.
don't talk about Fight Club.
Hey,
But
Am I charging?
it would be dope if we all just got around like a TV or whatever, and then took turns trying to fight the second Sephiroth. Who could beat Sephiroth?
ooh, ooh,
Like on
okay,
Kingdom Hearts
Mm.
2. It's an optional
ooh,
boss, so you don't have to
ooh,
do
okay.
story mode.
Okay.
I think you have to beat it though, but whoever could beat Sephiroth, so I just like keep on passing it around.
I mean,
You know, it'd be
there is a little
crazier if
time
you put
before you
like
get to it though, because you gotta
You
beat
got
a
to beat the
couple
game, I think,
people
right?
in the.
Yeah.
It's either you beat the game or you gotta beat a bunch of the Coliseum challenges before you get to him.
But once you get there, you can keep on challenging him.
Yeah,
So we should do that. That'd be cool. Granted, I can't play like I'm pretty bad at Kingdom Hearts. I'd have to play it first. I'd have to lose like 5 times until I get the hang of it.
I feel you. I feel you.
it'd be if you want to make it even crazier. Every time someone dies, they put $5 in a pot, and whoever wins gets the whole pot.
He's gonna win it. Just do like, and you lose, you got to take a shot or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, bro, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, man.
I feel like another super hard game for me though was, man, it was probably like the first ever time I played Dark Souls 3, maybe, because they start you off with a boss. Like, like they don't even. Soon as you go walk into that the you walk past the little shrine, that dude just come out of nowhere. You get your first coiled sword. That dude just get up Smooth just starts slicing you, bro. And then the fact that I took half his health out and he had the nerve to transform, bro.
He had the nerve to transform. Is
I
funny as
was
hell.
like, bro, this ain't it. I died a good couple of times. So it's that, and I think maybe when I put freaking what's that game, bro? When I put Last of Us on grounded mode, that game was so disrespectful, bro.
Are you playing on Gundam mode right now for the
No.
stream?
Now on the videos, I'm playing normal, bro. Like I'm not doing this
He's
grounded
like,
mode.
I'm not trying to get disrespected in front of my subscribers, man. It's not it.
The disrespect on grounded mode is just bad, though, bro. Like it's, and then it's like like sometimes you randomly get health kits. You don't get health
Yeah.
kits,
Huh?
bro. Like, and then there's the freaking the clickers. They hear you better, so it's like even if you sneak, you gotta sneak to a T, or else it's over.
They said.
Word.
I heard that.
Word. They be listening, bro. Oh man.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
Kyle. Well, I guess a buff kiss talk. I don't know. We're just calling each other regular names. Let me borrow those focus pads today.
Hey, man, you can come through and get them because I'm not leaving the house.
Hey, that's fine. I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna go to the courts today. And Josh said he wanted to work out because he said he wants to start working out. And who better to teach than the man who put on 20 pounds of actual muscle in like a couple months and growing. I'm still growing. I grew an inch since I came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Look,
Sorry.
I'm happy because like I'm actually cutting again, which feels good. Like even just in the span of a week, just those little changes that I did, I'm already like cutting, so I feel good. But any games that excited for though? Besides Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm mid-tier excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Mid-tier. Because the thing is, like they said, they didn't show gameplay. I don't know if y'all saw Xbox Play, whatever the hell they call that shit. Like, I saw it, and it said gameplay, and I thought I was stupid because I thought they redefined the word gameplay. Because they didn't show gameplay. They didn't show gameplay. They showed like in-game cinematics or like in-game like things like there's no HUD, no actual like combat, anything like that. It's just the main character throwing an axe. That's really about it that I've seen. My thing is, if you're gonna bill it as something that's gameplay, don't lie.
I mean, you already saw the amount of dislikes the video itself had because everybody was mad about that.
Nah, but you know what other video had a crazy dislike ratio?
But
The announcement of the culling returning.
oh, no, not even that. The Last of Us. I reacted to the story trailer, the most recent one. That dislike ratio was insane, bro. On YouTube, if you go to freaking IGN or GameShot, or GameSpot, I say GameShot, GameSpot, both they're
You don't talk about GameStop anymore.
They just bad, bro.
Yo, how y'all feel about that
man.
new Pokemon DLC drop?
Y'all hear something?
You literally have the game, Kyle.
I'm not paying another $60 for more shit I gotta do. And bro,
wait, it's $60 though?
I think it is $60. I'm not capping. I'm
that's
not
deal.
gonna pay for it, but I watch people. Not really. I occasionally play Showdown, and by playing Showdown, the influx of new Pokemon is gonna like.
Oh wait, no. It's $30. It's half.
Oh,
I'll give them that.
I was about to say, just for DLC, you about to pay. That's another game, bro.
Nah, you've seen people charge $60.
That's true. There was some DLC out there that's not cheap. There's some
Well,
DLC out there that was just not it.
what game was
You
that?
know, Dead or Alive 5,
Yeah.
like the game is free. Supposedly the game is free. I watched this on Angry Joe's channel, and the amount of DLC, if you buy all of it, all the DLC comes out to $1,000.
Yeah, and people will drop bread on it because they want all the bikini suits. They want all the people
all the
drop
jiggle
bread
physics,
on it.
all the
Like I said,
jiggle physics.
bikini suits.
Yeah,
People drop
all
bread
the
on
hair, bro.
it. Yeah,
It was crazy.
people will drop that bread on. That's crazy. But that goes to show you like the loyal fan base and like the fan service. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they need that fan service. They use incels.
Low key, same on not even, I guess not fan service, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I have that on my computer. I downloaded that a while ago.
Okay.
It was like $20. They got like, no kidding you, probably about $60 worth of DLC for that game.
Golly.
Like $60, just like, are you
$60.
serious? $60, bro.
No,
Golly.
you know one mobile game that I'm ashamed I love, but like I can't stop.
What?
Dokkan Battle.
Okay. I heard that was good. I also heard they were talking like some people told me like download Brave Souls.
I've heard about Brave Souls.
The Bleach Brave
Brave
Souls
Souls.
game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I heard good things, but I don't know. Like for me, you know what it is about mobile games? It's weird. Like I'll play a mobile game for a little bit, and I'll play it like I'll be really into it, and then after a little, I just drop off and just never touch it again. Like when Mario Kart first came out, I burned that junk out for like 2 weeks, and after that, just like nah. So I don't know. But those, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really a big mobile game player, but mobile gaming is becoming big because even YouTubers now are making mobile game videos. Like, that's interesting, bro.
But just to get back on like the culling thing,
Yeah.
my thing about that, bro, the way they structured their payment plan, if you didn't have the first culling, it costs $6 to get in. Then you get one free match a day, and if you don't win, you gotta pay for tokens to play the game.
No, sir. No, sir.
You gotta pay to play the matches.
No, sir.
They really just said,
Yo,
pay for everything.
Club.
They don't care about us.
I'm not doing. Yeah, they don't care about us. That's
All I
want
to say is that they don't really care about us, bro. I don't need to say that.
they don't care about us.
If you buy that game, you're borderline
Masochist.
stupid.
Yeah.
No, not even that. You're just borderline stupid. A masochist would have a smarter way of hurting themselves. But
Ooh, wait,
I don't know if I should say that.
have y'all heard of the term
I'm gonna edit that
pay
out.
pig?
Heard of what?
Pay pig?
Nah.
Oh my god, dude. That's a thing. Pay pig is basically just like, it's not even like sugar dad. None of that. It's literally just because she looks good, people give her money.
Wait, who are we talking about?
There's a term called a pay pig. Girls don't even really like send them anything.
I don't know
Give
where
them
y'all getting these terms
Oh, just
from.
because they. Oh, I've heard of that. I heard that. I just never heard like the term associated with it, but I've heard of that. Yeah.
Man, if I look like Rihanna.
Yeah, like some people will literally pay just because the chick look good, bro. That's it.
Dude, that's it. Not even like dudes, nothing.
Just nothing, no interaction, no nothing. She just look good.
Just off the strength alone, I hate it here. Are we really the weaker gender? Because I have never heard some chick do this. I've never heard of chicks doing this. Are we the weaker gender, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Life kind of tough right now.
It is.
Did y'all hear about the new Twitch council?
Nah, bro.
I put the picture of the Twitch council chick in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
You did. She's crazy. She's weird.
See,
Like no.
Deargasm? Are
I
you kidding me?
heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I saw. I was like, ugh.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. She doing the most.
And my thing is, like, you know the girl that threw her cat on Twitch, and like,
Oh yeah.
bro, she hasn't got banned for nothing.
She doesn't get in
Like,
trouble. Like I'm not gonna like
and
say no names because I know exactly what you're talking, but she doesn't get in trouble. Whatever she does, she don't get in trouble.
yeah, because supposedly she's dating one of the Twitch people, like one of the higher up Twitch people, or black man, something going on there. But it's crazy. Like people get banned off of jokes. Like a dude like pretended like to show some nipple action, but it's like a dude. So technically, it's not the same. It doesn't carry the same weight as a girl, and she's done that.
Mm-hmm.
So and she still hasn't got banned. She banned herself, which makes no sense. How? Damn, I don't know.
He like, man.
Bro. Alright. I feel like this is gonna be a good segue to move into the anime debates because we're not gonna keep talking about this. Yo, get this man out here, bro.
Oh man, here we go again.
Out here, bro.
Oh man, here we go again.
Oh, bro. Speaking of which, before we even move into that, GTA is free right now, and it crashed the Epic Store.
That makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody hopped on to download it. But now, from what I'm hearing, most people are trying to play story mode right now, at least on PC, because online, because there's so many new players, there's also a bunch of new hackers. So they've been like, they haven't really been hacking people's accounts, but they've been like modding a lot of things that just don't need to be modded. So a lot of people are kind of just like, I'm sticking to story mode for a while before I go online, like online mode or whatever. But hey, it is what it is, man. I think it's still free now. Yeah, it is what it is. I think it's still free right now. Oh, actually, I think today's the last day for it to be free.
Yeah, today is.
I would care, but I already have it for like PS4.
I have it for PS4 now.
PC.
Yeah, I have it for PS4. But I decided to get it on PC anyways, just because of like the mods. And I don't know. I may be a little late, but I kind of wanted to join the RP community over there.
Wait.
Oh
what?
Yeah,
the GTA roleplay community.
What?
There's GTA roleplay, bro.
GTA roleplay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
There's a roleplay community for that. I've heard about that too.
I heard it. Hold on, guys.
Huh? What?
Oh, snap. Go ahead, talk.
Oh, all right. So yeah, the role playing community for GTA, basically, like you can be a cop, you can be a struggling rapper, you can be a drug dealer, you can be like all different types of things in the world, and basically they hold the confines of that to like the world. Did you freeze, Cope? Oh, there we go. I thought you froze for a second. I was like, damn, man, go on. I gotta explain this again.
Yeah, they got it. That's tragic. That's actually tragic. Not gonna lie to you, man.
Really? Why?
GTA RP? Are you really real right now? You can't be serious.
Nah, it's a thing.
That kind of.
What was I about to say? But my thing with GTA, my gripe with GTA is we all have tried to play it, and like I've been trying to get back into it, trying to get some more money, but everything costs millions of dollars. Everything. Yes. Yeah. And there's no missions over there that, except for the heist, that may net you enough money to get something. And I was talking to one of my coworkers yesterday when I was getting ready to leave, and he was like, "Yo, but all you got to do is really like treat it like Sims, and find something to do. Make sure you get the right lobby, and do your businesses." I'm like, because like doing like the gun running business or like the 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 vehicle theft business is like it in itself is annoying because like it takes like 10, 20 minutes. Not to mention the fact that like even if you're in a like no lobby person or like a five lobby person, you always get those NPCs sometimes that go after your car.
That's wild.
So yeah, I don't even really play it like that anymore.
It doesn't seem like a fun game now. I mean, I definitely downloaded it for free because it was free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, free,
But
bro.
Yeah, y'all PC master races, got your gaming rigs built like what is it? God damn it, built like a tank or something. I'm gonna just say that because I was trying to say a person, but I forgot the name. But
Man, please.
yeah, man,
Mine is basic, super basic. It's nothing crazy.
Yo, look,
you don't you have
bro.
an alien one?
No, most definitely not. I just got an HP. I got an HP Omen. It's nice. It's not. It's not everything. It's really just normal.
Speaking of like PCs though, I wanted to the price for or like the rumor for the price for the PS5 was between like 450 to 500. And here's my thing. I'm not saying that that's chump change. But I feel like for all the people that are complaining that that is too much, if you're looking at the parts that they're putting into this console, you really want to tell me that's too much?
Get a job.
Yeah, but like you really want to tell me that's too much? They're putting like some PC components in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
saying that
mean,
it's gonna be stronger than some PCs.
Exactly,
exactly.
and that's the thing.
That's the
Like
thing.
you'll drop what $500 for the highest end graphics card, but you won't drop
Nah,
$500 for
not
a
even 500.
whole
You gotta
console.
you gotta up 1,000. They be spending thousands of dollars. They PC be thicker than some of these girls' Instagram booties, and like be big. like,
It's way
He said
stupid, bro.
Instagram booty.
like,
Instagram
like,
booty.
I'm not even playing. Like they have fans, water cooling systems,
Yeah,
high end
yeah,
graphics
I ain't gonna lie.
cards, and like at the end of the day, it cost them like $5,000. You know what I can do with $5,000?
That's
I could get
facts.
my own place with $5,000.
That's facts.
Like it'd be
That's big
crazy.
facts.
And you know what's worse? I hate the PC people that be like that always like point out that like console is so inferior to PC. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
You can mod your computer like a car. We all know this. Just for it to be a little bit better and a little bit faster. We know this. Shut up.
Shut
Play your
up.
game.
People get consoles for a certain reason, though. You know what I mean? Like I will. I
I get
have a
console because
PC,
it's
but I will
easier to
always
play.
still have my console. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to.
I'm not about to trade in my console. It's easier to play. All I gotta do, plug it into my TV,
Yeah,
turn that on, and then play the game.
that's
With
the
a
point of
PC,
that's
you
the point
gotta
of consoles. Yeah, the ease of use.
you gotta you gotta download the starter. You gotta make sure the graphics card in your laptop is or your PC is up to par. You can play it at a certain level.
Yeah,
Then you gotta make sure the internet is right and everything like that. I'm not doing it.
yeah, I
Like
feel you.
I don't want to have to do a whole like PC like cleanse to play a one game. I don't want to have a job trying to start up a game. What do I look like? I already got a job.
I already got a
I
job.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
the thing, though. You know
If you
what?
think about it, job. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think, but I got two jobs because I go to school.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, though, PC. That's the thing, though. PC. The good is the like advancements. Obviously, you know what I mean. Like the way games run and all that stuff. But there's a lot of bad things to PC too. Like freaking the fact that you need to download more than one store for like multiple games is just it's so bad, bro. Like, cause here's the thing. Sony obviously doesn't have some PC games because their store doesn't hold some of those PC games. It makes sense, but the fact that I gotta download the Epic Store the freaking what's it called? The Origin store. I gotta download
Steam.
the not stream Steam store. Like I got all these stores just to get a couple games, bro. When on consoles, it's just one store that holds all your games.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's
literally
one
everything.
thing that every PC player has been kind of like that's one thing. It's kind of like, why can't you guys make a universal store? Even if it's like
Well, that's
one of those
because
websites where it's like it's a store and it has all the other stores within it that withholds all the games. At least I only need one thing. Like I start up my PC, Discord opens up, Skype opens up, Steam opens up, Spotify opens. Like I don't need all
Yeah,
those things to
it
open up
slows
on
down.
my
It
game,
slows it
man.
down, bro. It slows it down hard.
It's like, bro.
But the reason they won't do that is like 'cause all systems want to, all like companies, gaming companies want to be better than anybody else. They
Yeah,
don't want to give
it's
they don't want to give their
competitive. It's all
competitors
competitive.
another a leg up or like a helping hand. So they're not gonna go into the business of doing it even if it nets both of them a good money in the end result. It's just not gonna happen. Like they don't think the companies don't think like that.
Yeah. But I feel like my idea is good though. It would be a nice thing where it's like a store
No,
that's
it is good.
you know what I mean? Like
Like
it
you know
has
how
all the other
easy.
stores in it. And that way every single store itself makes their own revenue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just they're not gonna do it. They're not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
I know for
It
a
is what
fact they're
it
not
is.
gonna do it.
It is what it is.
And
All right.
it's not
First
until
freaking
either.
topic, bro. We've been talking about games for a minute. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
all right.
I guess we start with Naruto versus Luffy because I feel like Gaara and the other one's gonna be a longer conversation.
Naruto versus Luffy.
I feel like that's a.
Which Luffy are we talking about?
I
Like
feel like we're talking
current
about.
Luffy?
I feel like we're talking about fresh Luffy, fresh Naruto, like kid.
Ooh,
Hey, first
like
Luffy, first
not like
Naruto.
Yeah,
like pre like pre like Rasengan Naruto. You
yeah.
talking?
Oh yeah. Oh. All right, maybe after he gets the Rasengan, because I don't want to cut him too much.
Um,
So
I
I
mean,
genuinely feel like it's an honest answer before he gets the Rasengan. I feel like Luffy would body him before he gets the Rasengan. I'm not gonna lie.
I
wait,
mean, you
wait.
still
So wait, what Luffy are we talking about too?
We talking about
To what arc?
beginning. We talking about okay. Let's say right before he gets gears.
So we're talking like in his lobby arc.
Yeah.
In his lobby arc, he had already beat what's homie name? He had already beat Enel.
Mm-hmm.
In his lobby arc, he had already beat Enel, bro.
yeah, but we all missing the fact that Naruto still has a nine-tailed fox. Like I'm not saying Naruto would win. I'm just saying that if Naruto was pushed to the point and you know restraints was lost technically, because I don't think technically pre Rasengan is before Jiraiya put that seal on him to control the nine tail, right?
Yeah.
So if the nine tails were to start leaking out at an exponential rate because of like the stressful situation that Naruto's in, it could go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could have another Konoha destruction on your hands, basically.
That's true. That's true. Because if nobody's overseeing that fight, it could get really bad.
It can get ugly quick.
I
It
mean,
can get
bro.
real ugly.
To be fair, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Enel alone is cleaning. Enel alone is definitely going to clean. What's his face?
Naruto,
He's definitely
nigga?
yeah. Oh, definitely. He definitely cleans. He definitely cleans Naruto. Without fail, he cleans Naruto.
Yeah,
Alright, man.
I do believe Start Naruto would get clean by now, but
Yeah.
I feel like if Enel plays too much with his food, he could end up getting a whole nine-tailed fox situation, and that always kind of just comes into play. The nine-tailed fox, that always kind of just comes into play. You know what I mean? It kind of sneaks its way into an argument. It's kind of like, yeah, somebody can clearly beat Naruto, but it'd be if they're being decisive about it. You know, because if they play around too much, you know, then they risk the whole.
No, didn't play around with Luffy without a doubt.
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm not, you know, but you know, how some villains are. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they be like, you know, like they be doing that dumb stuff.
Is this all you have? And then Naruto just brings up the whole nine-tailed fox.
You know what I mean?
And he's like, "Oh, it seems I miscalculated."
Word.
Like literally, I'm sorry. This the Caleb City meme.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Please.
Nah.
But I feel like if we're talking about both beginning time skip characters, then who would win? Because if we're talking about like fresh time skip Naruto, so like first episode of Shippuden, or like, you know, like right after the whole Gaara arc with Data or whatever, and
you talking about right after like Naruto freaked out and for like couple
with the whole Orochimaru and Sasori and all that, yeah. So like kind of like fresh Shippuden and fresh off time skip Luffy.
I think I would, if Luffy wasn't playing. I think Luffy. I think I pick Luffy.
I kind of feel Luffy too, just because of like the hockey training he had. I kind of feel Luffy too.
Nah, but we gotta preface just real quick. All you Naruto fanboys in the chat, all you Naruto mother in the chat. Oh, Naruto would always do it. Believe it with his Naruto 9 kills. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. We're not talking about that. This is our opinion, fam. Stop being butthurt because you love Naruto. God damn it. You love Naruto too. I didn't have to get that out the way.
Oh, okay.
No, that Todoroki Gaara though.
Yeah, that's the one we got to move on to. That's the one I really want.
That's a hit right there.
Okay, before we talk about that though, ending Naruto and current Luffy.
Naruto, Luffy right now.
I don't know. I might have to take Naruto for that one. I think I might have to take Naruto
because the powers at the end of Naruto were just crazy.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not up to date on Naruto. No, I'm not up to date on with One Piece. My bad.
Oh, you mean One Piece?
Destroy planets.
One Piece. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think of a Luffy that you know. Maybe after Punk Hazard Luffy.
I mean, I'm good with. What is that? I've seen everything up to the end of the Big Mom arc. After the Big Mom arc.
All right. So then yeah, after his fight with what's his name? Katakuri.
Katakuri, after his fight with Katakuri, I'm not gonna lie to you. Naruto kind of slaps him. Like
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just because like there's just too much powers at the end of Shippuden, bro.
Bleach versus Naruto.
At the end of Shippuden, man, he can destroy planets, go light speed, Rasengan's out there. What, bro?
I am willing to say right now. Are you
happy, Naruto fanboys? Are you happy?
I'm willing to say that Naruto. No, not Naruto. I'm willing to say that. Yeah. I'm about to hate me. I'm willing to say that the Gotei 13 cleans the Naruto verse. I said it. Actually, wait. Let me change that because the Gotei 13 is good. The Quincy's in particular.
Okay.
The Quincy gang.
Ooh.
All the alphabet.
Ooh.
They clean the Narutoverse. If you drop them into the Narutoverse, they clean the Narutoverse.
You might as well say Gotei. You might as well say Gotei 13 too, because ending Gotei 13 was crazy, bro.
Yeah, like
Kenpachi's Bankai?
Kenpachi was
Oh,
tweaking. He was going crazy, bro. He was going crazy.
Man, the man blew his arm off just because how strong he was. Like,
yeah.
jeez.
I'm gonna stay silent for this one, because I didn't watch Bleach. I'm gonna just sit in the back, play
Nah,
my.
it's the manga right now because the anime hasn't gotten to that yet.
I'm
Props to
still
the
mad
anime
if you
starting
haven't,
up
bro.
though. Props to the anime starting back up though.
Then yeah, when they imagine Yamamoto when he's colored and like in animation,
Yeah.
his Bankai animated.
Nah, first of all, he got the crispiest Bankai, bro.
Literally,
He'll cook you some good fried chicken, bro. I'm sorry.
literally, bro, the the spiciest man on the planet. Yo, oh, I'm telling you, don't talk to my boy nice, yo. Talk to my boy nice.
Yo, not with that baldy. No, sir.
Shit.
Yo, he can be bald if you icy like that.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you burn it like that, bro.
That's true. If your disrespect level is over 9,000, you allowed to be bald. You allowed to be bald.
Big facts, big facts.
All right, let's move on to this Gaara fight though. Gaara versus Todoroki.
I got Todoroki.
You got Todoroki?
I got Todoroki because here's my thing though. Like everybody brought up the argument, like, yo, Todoroki, with sand, with a bunch of heat turns into glass.
Yeah.
But they also bring up the fact that Gaara's sand is a lot mobiler than supposedly Todoroki's fire. But if you forget, did you remember like the training arc, the training like scene with like Todoroki where he was in the pot, slapping the pot and like fire went all over the place. So technically, if you really think about that, that means he could do a widespread burst of fire at a certain degree. So really, all he has to do is like do the certain degree of fire burst and like it gets rid of all the sand around him technically. Plus, if not for nothing, he still has ice, so he can pull that out of his ass too.
I mean, to be fair, also, Gaara's sand isn't normal sand.
Yeah, it isn't.
We have to be. Everybody's like, oh, Gaara's sand could get like. That's why I also had a problem with the Toph thing. This sand is not normal sand. This is not sand that people are used to seeing.
But
this is bro. It's chocolate used heavily. Like it's saturated. If you pick up a grain of sand, if you look at it under like a chakra stethoscope or microscope. I said stethoscope. Bro, if you look at it, it's probably like 70% chakra to 30% sand. Like actual sand.
It is very heavily. See, that's the thing. I haven't come to a conclusion, but I even like when I posted up on my story, somebody hit me up and we had like a little bit of a discussion about it. So I really haven't even chose a side, to be quite honest, but there's so many points to bring up. Like personally, I think that Todoroki kind of has the best counters for Gaara's sand.
Wait,
like those two elements are very good. But what's up?
This is important. Does Gaara have the Shukaku?
We're talking Kid Gaara.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No. I mean, that was brought up into my discussion with the person as well, and they tried to jump onto to Tail Beasts, and I was kind of just like Tail Beast bombs, and I was kind of just like that wasn't even introduced when Kid Gaara was there
until later.
So we can't really bring that up. But we can bring the Tail Beast up, but we can't really bring that up. But it's also kind of like, how far does the battle go to get to Tail Beast? You know what I mean?
Because I feel like Todoroki, given like his cold, like analytical nature, he would try to get to like stop the fight as quick as possible. Like I would feel like if he really wanted to, he could find a way to freeze Gaara and then just smash him to pieces if he really wanted to. Even if he's a hero, technically, sometimes he... What?
That's not how... The ultimate defense?
That's another point that was brought up too, but again, what I said before, Todoroki kind of has the best counters for Gaara's sand, but it's also not like any kind of sand. But the other extent of this too, though, is that whose power runs out first? Because with Gaara, he can create more sand if he needs to. But Todoroki, is he gonna burn out before, you know, he finally gets a shot in? And I also feel like we're talking about this argument a bit too early, though. I feel like it's a bit too premature because we don't really know what Todoroki's. Yeah, he's not fully, like. Of course, Kid Gaara wasn't fully fleshed out yet either, but we saw a lot of what he could do, and I feel like with Todoroki, he could honestly, if he trains his flame power more, he could be another kind of like ace type dude. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what I want.
Better than Endeavor.
You know what I want to see from Todoroki though? I want to see some close quarters combat. That's what'll really help me decide the
I've never seen him throw hands with nobody.
Yeah, like he just be doing range. And
Gaara be.
We know Gaara knows taijutsu, but he doesn't really use it. You know what I mean? Like most
first season, he was kind of piecing boys up.
Yeah,
he was piecing them up.
Because that's the thing. Most ninja,
even in the games, he doesn't even punch people. He uses his hand to punch people.
Most ninja though, that's kind of like one of the requirements that you know like a certain level of taijutsu, even if it's not like super crazy. You just gotta know like a certain level.
We also have to say this. So are y'all willing to say that Todoroki is as fast or in the same speed tier as Rock Lee?
Ha!
That's hard to say.
Are you willing to say that?
Someone did bring that argument up though, and I also kind of mentioned though that even I don't like, I'm not sure he might not be as fast as Gaara, but you can't deny that he does have some decorated speed, bro. Because to be able to deflect freaking super strong gust winds from some dude flicking fingers all day. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, I forgot.
He has some speed. You know what I mean? He has some speed. But we don't. I don't want to get into numbers anyways because I'm not a calcs kind of person. So we don't really know how fast Rock Lee was going compared to how fast Midoriya's, you know, blasts were. So I can't really completely judge it off of that.
But I mean, just off looks, I'm not willing to say that Todoroki's faster than Rock Lee. I'd say Rock Lee's
I'm not willing to say it either, but I do feel like his powers are sort of instant, you know what I mean? And he is getting there, you know what I mean? Like if he can get to the level where his releases are super quick, because even the pot training part is a good thing to mention. He was trying to work on the activation of both powers and the release of both powers as quickly as possible. So being able to like just switch up. But again, I just want to see him like put some fire on or some ice on his fist and start throwing hand. Like that's what'll really kind of help me judge the battle, because if he could be smart enough to make a diversion that allows him to get close to Gaara, like kind of how Rock Lee was doing it. He was going so fast that he was literally about to touch Gaara. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like if Shuto could do something like that, where it's like he creates a diversion that kind of distracts Gaara, and he can get close enough to throw like some heat fist, like just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that could make a difference in the fight, but we don't see that yet. So I feel like ultimately though, if he plays with his food too much, Gaara's gonna win, just because even if it's like half Shukaku, Gaara's gonna win. Because like once that's brought in, I feel like it's too early for me to say that Todoroki could defend against that. I feel like it's too early. Because once Shukaku's involved, it's
he a freak.
My boy's a freak. Out the window, yeah.
My man sound like every dude who donates to buy streamers bath waters.
Oh, bro. Bro, chill.
On his kinky.
Bro. We mentioned that last week, too. We mentioned that last week, too.
Like, tell me Gaara don't sound like that. My man face halfway sandy be like, it's time to get serious, Sasuke. My man probably same way. 15-gallon gas backwater. Oh my god.
Bro, what is this man
Shukaku did sound
speaking?
crazy. Shukaku did sound crazy though. He did.
Yeah, his voice was way too high. I don't know why they did that to
He
homeboy.
they threw me off with that, bro. For you to look that creepy and your voice that nah, bro. Don't do it. Don't
Your
do
boy's
it.
gonna sound like Darth Vader, but raspier.
Hey,
Literally.
hey.
Literally.
So I feel like there's opportunity. My end decision is gonna say that I feel like there's opportunity for Todoroki to
For him
win,
to win.
but that ultimately I think Gaara takes it.
Yeah, ultimately, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like there's I feel like there's definitely something there, some substance for Todoroki to be able to win. You know what I mean?
I got one question.
What?
I got one question. This has been bothering me. You can go for a minute. Spider-Man versus Krillin. Who wins?
Krillin. Krillin.
Bro. I mean, we talked about this before too, though. Look, bro. Look. Like, are there any special? I feel like there's a special circumstance where Spider-Man would win, but in the general sense, the short answer is Krillin.
Oh.
But the more analyzed answer, I gotta say, because Spider-Man has a lot of tricks up his sleeve that, he doesn't even. Maybe he only used once, or he doesn't really use that often. And the thing is, he's also
He doesn't even use his full
always
strength.
holding back, like constantly he's holding back.
He's not
'cause if
stepping
he
up
would've
to
punched somebody, he
sell.
would've-
He's not stepping up to
Constantly
sell.
holding.
He's not stepping up to
To
sell.
who?
He's
Cell.
not selling.
We're not talking about Cell.
Krillin fought against
Did I ever-
Cell.
But see,
Like,
that's the
yo,
thing. Krillin
yo,
always
yo.
getting clapped.
Bro,
See, the only
yo.
time Krillin really kicked back up though was the beginning of Super. And you know why he was kicking back up though? It wasn't straight. It was fight IQ was the main reason why he was kicking up. He was fight
But-
IQ and his whole way through that tournament. You know what I mean? That was straight fight IQ and tricks. So,
Bro, I'm just saying, if you put Krillin in the same box as if you put Cell, Cell kills Spider-Man faster than he kills Krillin.
hmm.
I don't know.
Which Cell?
Yes,
We talking about
yes.
perfect Cell? We're talking
Yes.
about beginning. Oh yeah, perfect Cell.
Perfect Cell kills Spider-Man faster than he kills Krillin.
I mean, but we're all forgetting about the spider sense. I mean, he could dodge faster than Krillin, really, if you have a spider sense, really. Like, we're all forgetting that. Plus,
Pure movement wise, and I'm talking about like agility and acrobatic. Spider-Man got the cake in terms of movement.
Thank you.
I feel like
In terms of
I feel like
if we're talking speed,
but if we're talking about like pure combat speed, you probably have to give it to Krillin because the movements they have, the movements they have in DBZ. I mean, even Gohan just learning that trick of how to move his feet faster. You know what I mean? Like those are big traits that you can't really take away from Krillin. You know
I say Spider-Man. You can't say Spider-Man does not have a fighting chance. You can't say he doesn't have a fighting chance.
That's the thing.
can.
I always argue to say that
How?
Spider-Man.
right?
I always argue to say that Spider-Man could get a couple hits in, but I can't. I'm not gonna say he could win. I'm just saying that I do feel like he could get a couple hits in.
I'm off saying he can fully win. I'll give y'all that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that Spider-Man doesn't have at least a couple of chances to get some hits in. That's what I'm not saying.
Because that's the thing.
Come on,
if you really think about it, though, Spidey and Krillin fight similarly. Like if you're talking about Krillin, Super Krillin, all the tricks that he pulled and all that stuff, they fight very similarly. They try to use their environment. So that's one thing. Like I remember the death battle with Spider and Batman, and I actually wasn't mad at that decision because obviously if Batman is prepared, he wins most fights. But if we're talking off rip, just both meeting each other in the city, Spider-Man's probably gonna kick Batman's butt, and it's only because his senses are superior.
And strength too.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, I don't really equate strength because Batman's dealt with a lot of people that are strong. So
yeah, he's been punched by Superman. So
yeah, so I'm not really equating. I mean, this man bench pressed what? Like, I think it was like 1,000 pounds. I forgot the thing, but yeah. So he, Batman is peak level human conditioning. So
True.
All I'm saying, bro, I mean, he's a freak, bro. He's a freak of nature. Like, because
I will admit
the
this though, Krillin is the strongest human, so he is a freak of nature.
like the series of
Escanor.
Bro,
I didn't hear anything.
bro.
I literally heard nothing.
Escanor.
Bruh.
Dio gets beat up by Escanor. So,
Stop.
Wait, who?
I'm joking. I'm joking with that.
I was about to say, who be talking on?
All right, I want to bring one more debate before we end the podcast, and that is I was thinking about this for a while, and both of these creations are from the same creator, but who do you think would win? The Yu Yu Hakusho universe, full power, against Hunter x Hunter.
See, that's for y'all because I haven't even touched Yu Yu
Hakusho is fire, bro. What you doing?
Hell, bro, look. You got jobs.
Okay.
First, Hunter.
Hunter.
First, Hunter. Damn, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of similar abilities and a bunch of like. You know what though? I will say I haven't seen as much power ups in Hunter x Hunter as I have in Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho definitely has more power ups. Not until the end, because the end, we obviously freaking Gon turn full adult, bro.
Ass man style.
True, a real man child, for real. A true man child.
So
nigga really said, now I can get my driver's license.
We've seen Yusuke's demon form. We've seen a bunch of different things, So, we all Black Dragon Flame, all that stuff. Like, so there's a lot of like transformations and power ups in Yu Yu Hakusho that I feel like make a lot of a difference. But then you look at like Nen power and you look at like pure fighting ability as well. Like both shows have like a lot of martial arts and technical aspects to them. But Hunter x Hunter really went in on it. So I don't know. But like we're talking they just step in a tournament together, bro. Like because they both shows had a tournament for whatever reason. So
I mean, same artist. He probably was like, throw it together.
Yeah, I mean, so he was paying homage. He was paying homage.
Paying homage to himself.
Yeah, but it's
one question though. I got one question before we end the podcast. Did anybody watch the disaster that was 7 Deadly Sins season 2?
Nope.
I haven't either, but I don't want to watch it after they killed that fight with Escanor and Meliodas.
Yeah, we don't. Actually, I was never really a big fan of 7 Deadly Sins.
Escanor was my boy.
I was never really a big fan either, but I did enjoy some of the aspects of the show. So
my thing is like, when I first learned about it, when the manga was still pretty young, people were trying to tell me like, "Yo, they're stronger than JoJo," and then whenever somebody says that, it just immediately puts me off to that anime.
It triggers you.
But will you ever admit that there are animes stronger than JoJo?
There are animes stronger than JoJo, but we can't sit here and talk and say that JoJo will get washed by any real manga, except for like Saint Seiya or stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
Because like, bro, I want to say, if we talk about the entirety of anime, There's only 15% of anime that are stronger than JoJo.
15%.
That's including
You're,
like
you're
all
talking
the
about when you're talking
all
about
the
strong. When you're talking
non-shonen.
about stronger, you're talking about like technical wise, like
Like
this
could come into
technical
the
fight.
verse and slap up JoJo.
Okay, so okay.
It's probably only about 15%.
You think
Everything else is bodied.
you think Naruto could run in and slap JoJo?
Nah.
Ending Naruto, all the ending
Don't
Naruto
disrespect
could,
me like that.
all the ending Naruto could.
Don't disrespect me like that.
I gotta ask.
That's a terrible question. Next question.
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Bleach.
No.
If Bleach
No.
ran up in JoJo,
If Bleach ran up in JoJo, now we'd have a fight. But I still think they get washed
Naruto?
because
Yeah, Naruto. Basically Naruto. Honestly, all Dio has to do or Jotaro has to do is the world though, and then just like punch a hole through everybody's chest.
that's very true. That is
or
very true.
Giorno. Giorno can literally just reset your ability. It's over.
It's true.
So for Bleach, Giorno would have his work cut out for him. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, June.
Yo, people don't know what Bohemian Rhapsody does, and it really hurts me.
But you know what though? Like, I'm glad you're mentioning abilities because I feel like Bleach is one of the most diverse, and JoJo too. Like when it comes to like technical abilities and how to technically use your abilities, they're extremely diverse. Like I can't remember what the captain's name is. It starts with an S. You forget his name. The lazy dude, bro, with the straw hat.
Shishio?
Yeah, Shishio.
Shikaku?
Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. It starts with an S. I think it's Shishio or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is Shishio.
But if you like just his Bankai, if you look at his Bankai, bro, it has what I think it's like 4 or something like that stages or like acts or whatever, and in each one there's a different attribute attached to it.
It's not Shishio. I just typed Shishio Bleach and it gave me.
I think I remember how to spell his name, but I don't know. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like.
Oh no, his name is
Shun.
Wait, is that
Shun? I think. I don't want to butcher it, so that's why I'm kind of like.
Soul Society.
I pulled him up now, but I don't want to like, mispronounce that.
Oh, Shinsui.
Shinsui, yeah, there we go. But, anyways, his Bankai, bro, different. Like
He a freak.
It's different, bro. And even there's one act, I think it's like the third act or something like that, where you're both submerged into water, and whoever runs out first is the person that dies. And
was there one where it's like if you step in your shadow, you die?
Yeah, it's like bro, like yo, the abilities that these dudes have in Bleach.
And you die. Big fella, what's going on?
No, not even a shadow. You step in your shadow.
Yeah, bro.
Where are your feet when you stand in the shadow?
Yo, it's over, bro. His abilities are just. I feel like anime like that is really good though, where like they're really technical with the abilities and those like even like some of the weakest abilities could be used in a very
best way.
Oh yeah, very very good way. You know what I mean?
That's why I like JoJo so much. All their abilities are pretty much useful. They have like. Just how stupid the ability may sound, it can be useful in a fight in JoJo.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Golden Wind.
You're sleeping. Fighting.
I'm not like current on JoJo. I just like old JoJo because as soon as they started doing all those freaking poses, bro, I was just like,
that's part of their lore, bro.
I was like,
that's part of their lore, bro.
I was like, bro, y'all trying to be the bootleg Ginyu Force out here, bro. Stop it,
bro,
son.
They're the OG Ginyu Force. What you on?
They are.
Ginyu Force copied JoJo. I said it.
But golly,
and all you Dragon Ball people in the comments gonna be like, but Dragon Ball made it popular. That's dope.
Dude,
Yeah.
why
I'm
my hair
coming
look
at
like
everybody.
I look crazy. Why my hair look like
You look
this?
crazy in general, bro. You just grainy, bro. Let me get the camera off you, son. That's not it.
Bro, I don't know why it's so green. Mine over here is kind of icy. Whatever, we'll see it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe next time it'll be better. You know,
Weird.
on the
Huh.
next
Hey man, maybe
episode.
maybe hey man, you never know. I might have a cut next time you see me. You know, I might take that plunge. Be like, yo, how much is quarantine pricing for this cut, my guy? $50.
$50 and 3 coughs.
Oh nah, bro. Nope.
Yeah, that's what
No.
happens when you get
Wait,
that
what?
haircut. Huh?
And I'll be like, 25.
There's one topic we didn't get to, but we could talk about it next time. It's just one person commented something. We could definitely just talk about it next time.
Right, just say what it is then.
They wanted to. Hold on, let me pull it. I have it in my comment section right now. Let me pull it up. They were like, they wanted to ask about how do you deal with overwhelming anxiety.
All right, that's the story. We'll have to get to that next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had too many stories about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to take a podcast for that one.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna talk about that next time. I meant to get to it, but we got it next time. We got it next time. What's his name? Let me see his name.
Y'all got
Ryan. Ryan, we'll get to you next time, bro. We'll get to you next time, bro. Get to you next time.
We got you. Do-rag daddy got you.
Oh no! Oh no!
And y'all was talking about me.
Yeah.
And y'all was talking about me. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh no! All right, bro. I love you guys. This has been another episode of the Soul Gang Podcast. Ease.
It was
Ooh.
Ooh.